Nigga wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry, how I ball. Gosha garments and a white 3 on my body. I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz. Niggas say they.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JR, and I'm back again with another PUBG video. And in this video, I want to bring you guys some information that is very interesting and something that we can expect on console. I would say within the next couple of months or so. As you guys know, in my last video I talked about how they said that we would get the Erangel V2 at the end of the summer. So last night on the test server, PC basically got one of the biggest updates that that we've seen on PUBG. And with all the stuff that's in this update, it's going to really change the game. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly, what all changes. I do apologize. I'm going to look down on my phone some. I'm going to go over these patch notes and just tell you guys a lot of things that I'm excited for. And just let you guys know what we can expect in the future for PUBG on console. Now, I'm not going to go over everything because one, we probably won't see these updates for at least a month or so. And then two, there's a lot of stuff here. Like they kind of changed the game up quite a bit, so it's going to be interesting to see exactly how it works out. So in my last video, as you guys know, I talked about the BRDM2, which is just a crate vehicle that you can get using the flare. So this vehicle is going to be extremely OP. It can not only drive on land, of course, but it can also you can also take it in water. I believe it said the top speed was like 101, and then it goes like 30 in water or something like that. Not only that, it can take up a lot of damage, and then the tires are basically indestructible. So from what I heard, it would take like 60 AKM bullets to blow this thing up. So this vehicle seems like it's going to be really OP and a really good option if you find yourself stranded outside the circle. So you saw some highlights on the screen of it, and then they also introduced a new weapon called the Deagle. So this gun looks, sounds like it's going to be pretty OP if you're able to hit your shots. It's extremely powerful. From what I read, it can actually two-shot a level 3 helmet. So as far as like actual handgun and pistols go, this thing is super OP, and it takes 25 ammunition, and then it has a 7-round magazine. And then it says the Deagle can deal 62 damage per shot and take both a red dot and a hollow. So a lot of people had asked for this gun. I think it looks really cool. So the recoil on this gun is going to be out of control. But if you can hit your shots, then this may be a really powerful handgun. And then next, one of the biggest changes to PUBG, I believe I did talk about this a little bit in my last video, but is the new ledge grabbing feature. So with this is basically going to change up the way PUBG is played. Like I said in my last video, you're basically be prepared to get shot at from angles that you've never seen before. And I've seen a lot of cool highlights on this, and you're going to see some of the ledge jumping highlights here. But one dude was saying like this would be a good way to get into a house. People love to camp in buildings and whatnot. So now if you're able to ledge jump, you can like jump on top of balconies, and then you can like get in windows. So it may help it may be a easier way to catch people who are camping inside buildings. So for me, anything that helps the more aggressive player win, then I'm always all for. The downside to this, especially in Xbox, like with this ledge jumping feature, you can basically like get on top of roofs that you would never be able to get on before, especially in like Bochinki or big cities. I feel like, and again, especially on Xbox because it's primarily TPP, I feel like people are just gonna like get on top of a roof and then just chill there and third person peek until they see somebody moving. So to me, that's gonna be kind of lame. It's just gonna be interesting to see exactly how it plays out. But other than that, I mean, you can get a jump on an enemy that's camping in a building, and then you can get to places that you could never really do before. So to me, it's just it's kind of a new feature, a good change up to PUBG. So let me know what you guys think about this. So like I said, this update is on the test server on PC. They also said they were going to change up the ledge grabbing feature some up to where you can like hang on rails and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how that works out as well. And then this other big thing, which is something that I didn't really expect, is you are now able to blow up gas cans. So if you pick up a gas can, you are able to use it almost as a landmine. You're going to see like exactly what I mean here on screen. So yeah, man, to make it blow up, you have to shoot it 4 times. So I don't really know how I feel about this feature, because I feel like it's going to be the ultimate like camp fest weapon, because I feel like what's going to happen is somebody's going to get a gas can and then they're just going to hide in a building. They're going to place a gas can beside the door, and then as soon as you walk through the door, they're going to shoot the gas can and you're going to blow up. Now, I don't really know if it's like, if you get hit by like gas can, if it's a insta kill. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it's going to automatically kill you like a nade, but maybe it will. I'm not exactly sure. That's to be predetermined. And then like, imagine like placing a gas can under a vehicle and then waiting for an enemy to walk up to the vehicle and shooting the gas can and then blowing them to smithereens. Like, that will be really funny, but at the same time, I just feel like people are just going to use it to camp, and that to me, I don't know, man. I guess it'll be interesting to see. And then imagine getting like, I don't know, 5 gas cans and then just camping like the bridge on the military base. So you're gonna have people camping on the military base, you know, they're gonna shoot the gas can 3 times, and then you're gonna be, you know, strolling with your teammates across the military base. You're gonna get close to that gas can, they're gonna shoot it, and then it's gonna blow you up. And then especially when a vehicle, you're gonna get not only hit by the gas can explosion, but also the vehicle explosion, and then that's an instant kill. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how this changes up PUBG, but I feel like a lot of people had asked for the exploding gas cans. So let me know what you guys think about it. Like, that right there is a pretty big change as far as like the way PUBG is played. So that part right there was probably the most interesting part that I've seen. That was like the 3 biggest things. Now, they did say if you shoot the gas can 3 times and then you put it back in your inventory and then you take it back out, you have to shoot it 3 more times once again. So I guess that could kind of nerf it in a way. But other than that, I can definitely see a lot of people like trolling with this gas can. So they also added like a radio message system. So kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever played Apex, but kind of like Apex, you can like ask for like, you can say like enemy spotted or negative, sorry, need ammo, need backup. So you basically have commands that just allow you to talk to your teammates. And then also what I saw is you can actually ping like enemies. So if you see an enemy like out in a distance, instead of like pushing in on the right stick, you're now able to ping them, which will place a marker on the map, which will basically just, you know, allow your teammates to spot them a lot more easier. So that's pretty cool. That was also kind of like an Apex type feature. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature as well. So let me know what you guys think about that. They also say that like you can ping an enemy and send messages that say like within 500 meters. So it'll basically tell you, like once you ping somebody, it'll basically tell you how far they are. So that can be good and bad. I don't know how I feel about that, but it will make it easier to communicate with your teammates to spot enemies. So I guess that's a pretty cool feature. And then from what I've seen here, like they changed the kill message. So if you shoot somebody with a M24, it'll say, and you'll see it on screen, you killed so-and-so with headshot with M24 179 meters. Now, I read some reviews on like what some of the top PUBG PC streamers had said about this. And they were saying they didn't like this feature because it allows like you to know how far their teammates might be. So then you can use your scope to zero in. That just makes it a little bit easier instead of using skill to know how far your teammate is. So I don't really know how I feel about it. I don't think it's really a big deal, but it's still a pretty cool thing that they added. And then I believe that was everything that I wanted to talk to you guys about. They were also talking about like adding a way to spin your BP. So I don't know if any of you guys are like me, but I have so much BP right now because there's literally nothing to spin it on. Like the crates are honestly doo-doo, and then there's just nothing to spin the BP on. So apparently they're going to be releasing items that will make spinning the BP more worthwhile. So make sure you guys just save up as much as you can for those new items. So I know I won't be spinning anymore until all that new stuff comes out. Like I did spend a lot of the BP on like to get the cowboy hat and the ballistic mask, so I did get both of those. But other than that, there's really nothing else I wanted out of the crate. So basically all that BP has just been stacking up this whole entire time. So let me know if you guys still have a lot of that stuff left over. Now I do believe that was everything that I wanted to share with you guys that I've seen so far. And if you want to read these patch notes, you can, because there is like a whole lot of stuff here that they talk about. But most of this stuff, like as far as the bug fixes go, is just like PC related only. So yeah, man. I was like kind of surprised when I saw all this information last night, because especially like the exploding gas can, I just really didn't expect that. But other than that, that's really all I have to share with you guys. I'm sure we'll get this update at some point in the near future, but let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I'm out. Peace.